I'm Dan Styler. I'm a third year BA animation student and I study advanced 2D animation. I started animating from an early age because I used to watch loads of films and get really annoyed with the fact that they didn't turn out the way that I wanted them to. So I decided I was going to go in and re-edit those films, and I went in and I'd redraw them, but about 10 frames per second, so they were really rubbish. And I came to the university and met some of the staff that said, are you more interested in telling a story through static image, or are you more interested in telling a story through live image? And I picked live image, and I've not looked back since. I just keep going and hope I do the right thing at the right time. It seems to be working out pretty well. That's one just short scene that will then cut. So it will start off rough. After the rough stage, it will start like that, and then when they're hopefully all clean, they'll look more like this. At the moment, I'm working on my final major film, which is a bit controversial and still in some rough patches of development. It's a little bit strange because I didn't want to focus it on a nationality, a culture, or a certain environment. Due to the fact that it's only 3 minutes, I don't think you could get a lot of stuff conveyed through character reaction and speech, and it would dull it down. So I worked on a sci-fi film to back up my skill set, to put in my show reel, and it's more steampunk sci-fi, but it's got motifs that are universal so that everybody can understand them, which are good versus evil, right and wrong, you know, love and darkness. Outside the university, I do a lot of personal projects, so I take inspiration from my favourite genre, which is sci-fi fantasy, because I don't think there's a lot of subversive sci-fi fantasy. So I take that and I'll make my own sort of version of it. But I usually use my technique that I've got and go in and teach other students to do it. So I go to secondary schools and teach animation to them, because I think when they're at a young age, they're the right sort of mentality to cherry pick and get their imaginations to explode, and they seem to respond really well to it. And I think the best advice you can give is that fundamental art plays a more crucial part in animation than people think. It's more life drawing and drawing skills than animating, and once you've got that down, you can do anything you want, and there's literally no limit, because unless you're working for a company, you've got no budget apart from a pack of pencils as to how far you can go. No special effect budget. You can do anything you like within your world, so it's really free. So I'd always inspire people to think outside the box, think big, don't think small, and always remember that the fundamentals are more important than just animating. Nothing just happens. You can't just do that and it goes. So you've got to remember that it comes from traditional stuff.